Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Hump Day. Got our first government shutdown since 2018. But the market is taking things well, man. I really didn't expect for it to be red. Like I said, they pricing things in. I think, like I said, the market already know what's going on. Got a lot of foolishness going on, and they not gonna play with it, man. Stock market is made to make money. The economy does affect what goes on in the market, but man, you just got to trade the market that you are in. Y'all subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, watch the recent videos, share my channel also. That's why I dividend invest. No matter what goes on in this market, you will get your dividends. No matter how long the stock market be down, you will get your dividends. So that's why I put my money in a market, because it really don't affect my life any. Because one thing about it, those dividends are going to print and they never going to be late. Now your tenants in real estate they can be late on their rent. Some of them might work for the government the way they got to go to work without getting paid for this period of time till we get out of this. And they're gonna come to you with excuse. Yeah, hey, man, I ain't get paid to shut down. And us tenant landlords, we ain't trying to hear all that, because we got a mortgage to pay still. For those that don't have a house that is paid off, gladly all of mine's are. So I don't have to worry about that part, but it's still gonna be trying to hear all that. Can't stay anywhere for free. But anyway, man, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, watch recent videos, share my channel also. I'm buying REITs, BDCs, and covered call ETFs. Some of my favorites like RYLD, just to show you. RYLD, QYLD, and XYLD are my top three, and SDIV. Right now, RYLD is trading at $15.05. I'm sorry. I had an average cost of 15.27, 1,078 shares. So that I'm not buying any because it is up. This month pays 15 cents a share. Just got a dividend payout for it. It's my dividend payout. 15 cents a share. Got $163.60. For me to nibble at this, it got to go under 14 and under, 14.80 and under. And another one I like for y'all to know that I haven't been buying for a while. This is the reason why QYLD is at $17 a share. I got 779. So I'm gonna call it 780 shares at $18.13. I like this at 16.50 and under for me to even buy a fractional share. Show y'all the dividend payout I just got. $132.89. People think you got to buy real estate. Real estate is a form of passive income. It's a form of cash flow. You can get real estate. By real estate, you can have royalties coming in from books or music. There's all other ways of making passive income or monthly cash flow. Passive is just making money without working for it, making money without having to trade your time for it, making it passive. But from what I experienced, my last 5 to 6 years of trading, there's no, and I do real estate. I got small businesses that I own. Sales is good too, but you got to meet up with a person to make transaction online or do sales online. Got to ship items. You got to get that ready. Unless you got somebody, a company you paying to do it for you. But there's no better way of passive income than dividends, man. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause you ain't gotta do nothing but hold shares. Only foundational work you're doing is doing the research and buying them. Once you buy it, that's it. Just hold them and live and breathe 30 days, 7 days, or 90 days according to that stock of how those dividends are paid out. Some pay weekly, some pay monthly, some pay quarterly. So you ain't gotta do nothing but stay healthy, stay prayed up, and breathe those 30 days and 7 or 90 days. Your money gonna be there. All right, let's go trade, man. SRLN is one I like. This is I got this in my Cash App portfolio. This beginning to be my my money market / CD account. Somewhere I put money with a high interest rate. You ain't got to take a lot of downside. Just had the ex dividend date on yesterday, paying 7.34% dividend yield. I think it's actually a little higher. I think it's like 7.52. But a 52-week high 42.09 with a low of 39.08. And when it went to 39.08, that's when tariffs hit. So you probably, I haven't personally seen this below $41.25 the last 2 months. I've been buying it. This one I just brought $100 of it to a day at $41.33. For y'all that wanna, like I say, do bonds, wanna take less risk, that's perfect. You got an 8% dividend yield, we're gonna call it. And you could just, live off that. You got a bulk of money. You could just put it in there, then let those dividends go buy your growth stocks, or keep on buying more. One thing I noticed, like any other monthly dividend stock, you want to buy after the ex-dividend date, the day after, because that's the lowest. When it comes on down, we got RC, Ready Capital. I ain't think this is going to go back below the $4 mark, but it is. 52-week low 370. Day 382, 52-week high 764, 16.15% yield. So I'm going in to buy some more of this. It's going to be a swing trade. All this stuff I'm buying right now at these 380 marks will be getting sold at 425 or higher. So this nothing I'm going to keep for the long run. It pays out quarterly. Don't pay out monthly, for y'all to know. But I'm building my position right now while it's cheap. And when it go up, it will get sold. And I'm going to keep the remaining shares for the dividend. USOY, I thought this would have did a little better, but oil was getting beat up. $7.71. Like I said, I'm not loading up on nothing. If you are, you need to get just one share a day. I would actually, the way this thing tanking, I would go just buy 5 shares a week at the end of the week. Just price it out at the weekly low. Put the buy limit order in and leave it there. OPI, this one coming down. I'm not going to touch it. I'll tell you when I am. But right now I'm not. You got to get below that $20.20 range, right around that 22 cents for me to bother it. And that's going to be a little long-term thing. Hopefully somebody merge with them and buy them out, or they do a reverse stock split. Got Fiat. Got down to 263 today. I brought 25 with 50 shares. Today at 270. This got a dividend yield like 251%. It's the option. The Coinbase, the inverse of Coinbase. When Coinbase is up, this going to be down. Like you see right now, it's down. Let me go and put my buy order in. I'll show you. 263. While I'm going in that. This can come down some more. Coinbase trading right now like $7.01. Coinbase can push for like 736 or something like that before it start to pull back again. Let me show you Coinbase. See, Coinbase is up. So Coinbase up, this gonna be down. Let me show you Coney. The yield max that I trade, or that we trade, you see, is up. So one thing about it, you make money like both ways. Yield max when it's up, it's good, it's beneficial. You don't have to buy it. I only buy this at 7 and under. So I'm not buying any today. I'm thinking about selling some at 708. Some of the stuff that I did buy, I got 2 different positions for this. I got it in my Webull portfolio too. So those ones I'm going to sell. When it goes up, I do sell it. It went down last week to like 636, 632. For the last 2 weeks, I've been trading probably between, last week and a half, I think. I remember I did sell some before it went down at 708. But it did go to 670. I bought from 670 down to 632 to build some shares to sell, and I keep the rest for my dividends. Like you see right now, I got an average cost of 676. So right now I'm up. But 703 still not a bad price for you to buy a fractional share at. Now, I'm just not going to do it. Got to be below my 670 range. But I think right now Coinbase got a dividend yield of 150 something percent. I want to say. One thing about it, if you hold it and reinvest the dividends, you will accumulate your money back. Might take you a year or something, but as long as you stay at it. That's why I like to buy them shares when they low. I hold them. When it goes up, I sell them. But I always buy after the ex-dividend date, though. COST, Costco, I went and brought some of this here today. Now follow me on this. 61% say buy, 39% hold. Why am I buying this now? Okay, I'll tell you why. This is a growth stock. Walmart and Costco like my two favorites. That's why I'm getting out the food sector. Sectors like Kraft Heinz and Hormel Foods I sold, and well, I got a little bit of that left. Sold Tyson's Foods. The reason I sold them was because those products are products that they actually sell in Walmart and Costco. So you can own the company, the manufacturer itself, or you can own the place and the people that sell them. I'm just gonna deal with the people that sell them. They got a better track record than the companies that actually manufacture them. Like I said, when gas go up, economy go up, food kind of funny, man. So I just got out of them. The track record was kind of bad. Wendy's another one I'm going to trade myself out of. The liquor stocks I'm going to get out of. And just keep on pushing. But Walmart is definitely one I'm buying, especially around that $97 range. It's down to Walmart right now is at 101. And it's not a bad day to go in and buy some. I got this on recurring investments, $1 a day. I'm gonna get another $2 for it. I just accumulated slowly. This portfolio here, I got 15.16 shares. The average cost is 67.87. But even at that, I'm up 49%. Walmart is like my buy and hold, never sell stock. Ticker ORC. Not ORCA, ORC, Orchid Island. Y'all know I've been buying this at $7 and under. It's on its way back up. Average cost now $7.61. I brought numerous shares between $7.08 down to $6.90. I mean, actually some shares I gotta sell. I might just hold them for the long run and let it just rip. Cause I got a position in my Webull portfolio with ORC. I make like $382 a month. At average cost of like $8. I think when that peaks out, I'm gonna sell that position and keep this one and dump all my money into like ULTY. Or I might put in OXLC, one of them. Probably put in ULTY though. I like USOOY. I thought that would have did a little better if I was holding. I mean, that always held above like the $10 mark, but it's losing its NAV every time it pays out. So I think I'm actually probably done buying it and just buy ULTY only. Or if I do buy it, I don't know, man. That oil stock there's kind of funny. I done took some losses with it. But one thing about it, you can always reinvest the dividends back into that play and average down, or you can just put it into another play. That's one thing about dividend stocks. And USOY pays out weekly. So anyway, this 12 cent a share month. Why did I come here? I was gonna buy a share today at $7. Anytime it's seven and under, I go buy. Let's look at the 52-week high on this. Even though every day is coming down, 52-week high now is at $9. Some say this can go back to 12. I don't know. This market is funny. You better just follow me and trade the market that you in. Time I can take profit, I take it, and I just leave my remaining shares for the dividend. PSEC down to 270 today. I got a buy order in at 260. But I'm just averaging down in this portfolio here. I was doing 5 shares a day. So I got my average down so quick. I'm at 391 now. Holding these till it go past the $3 mark. Pay 4.5 cents a share. MSTY on his way back up. I'm at 1543s at 1443. So I just dollar cost average on in. I do buy full shares. I buy them and sell them. Show you what I mean by that. I try to give y'all this game, man. Y'all just don't want to watch videos, man. Y'all gonna have to find somebody, couple people that you like. If I'm one of them that you do like, you got to watch videos though, because I give it to you, telling you what I'm buying, why I'm buying, what stocks to stay out of, and so. I buy fractional shares. If you see right here, I brought 25 shares at $14.34. That was this weekly low. I just did that to average my cost real quick. See, September 18th, I sold 155 shares at 16.38 that I accumulated. I remember that night I brought a bunch of shares. I accumulated them at 15.96. You see 25 shares, 50 shares, 25, 25. And when they got up, I brought at least, that's what, 50, 100, 125, however, how many, 150 shares, we're going to call it. 100, anyway, 155 shares, and I sold it when it went up. See, I sold at 16.38. I ain't made but like 40 cents a share, 41 cents. But that wasn't the reason why I brought it. I brought it to lower my average cost. Now I'm at 15.53. Some of y'all buy it, hold it, and y'all hold it. You know, when they go up, I take profit. I know after the ex-dividend date, it's going to tank overnight. That's when I go buy them shares and I just hold them. When they go up, I sell them and I keep my remaining shares for the dividend. That's what you got to do at these yield maxes, man, to keep your average cost down so your total return can look better. Do whatever you want, but that's how I benefit from it. But this is USOI. Definitely like it below the $52 mark. Now it's below 51. It's another oil stock. You got USOI and USOY. They both getting beat up. But one thing about it is this here. Let me show you another oil stock. Chevron. Chevron getting beat up. Exxon Oil getting beat up. Chevron at 154.06. 52-week low 132.04 with a 52-week high 168. So Chevron is a stock to buy. Exxon, XOM. Another one been getting beat up. Oil stocks just down now. You see gas is cheap. So it is what it is. Brown-Forman Liquor Company. It's another one I'm averaging down. Down there ain't gonna be a swing trade. 52 high 49.89. You might be holding this. Might be holding it for a while, to be honest. Anyway, this generation is drinking less. I read many articles on that. That's why when it go up, I'ma sell it. Another one is the RGO that I own. Good time to average on down. Another one I'ma sell later on whenever it go up. If you out of those, I'll tell you to stay out of them. Liquor companies a little volatile, and they got, in case Trump do that tariff stuff. CHMI Cherry Hill Mortgage, 25.1% yield right now. Market cap 86.51. Just by the market cap, just tell you this is not a stock for you to invest in like Realty or something. Now, if they lower their dividend yield, then that'll make it better because they have more free cash flow to do things, but they got a lot going out in dividends, man. So it's something I just swing trade. I get the dividend while for holding it, but believe me, when it's go back to $3, these shares will get sold. So I'm going in at 238. Right now I buy 5 shares a day while it's at its low. Like I said, you got to buy shares to sell them. One thing about it, you get paid for holding them. This does pay out quarterly. Right now, I got 432 shares at $296. But all the shares that I brought, you looking at my average cost saying $296, you're going to sell it for $3, that's 4 cents. No, all the shares that I'm buying right now at the 238, 250 on down mark, the 260 on down, all those getting sold at the $3 mark. That's going to lower my average cost. UPS. Another one. You know, they got they brother or cousin, you want to call it, FedEx. FedEx doing better. This gonna be a long-term play. 52-week low, $82 with a high $145. $145.01. That 52-week high gonna come down probably like every week. Like I said, every day it goes and it don't make a new 52-week high, gonna come on down. Remember, the 52-week high is the high for 52 weeks in a year. So you talking about time November hit, the 52-week high might be in November, might have been, hell, $126. So now that's what the new 52-week high is. The new 52-week high gonna get lower and lower. Also, can the 52-week low can also. Anyway, P ratio 12.4. You got to love that yield, 7.84% dividend yield. I think they got self-driving cars and all that other stuff coming too. I got some friends that will actually work for them and do deliveries. They say they're gonna be all right, but we gonna see. MFA, straight dividend play, BDC, pay out quarterly. When you buying these double-digit BDCs, REITs, and these ETFs, you got to know that you taking risks. Expect the dividend cut. Don't like expect it. Don't hope it's not gonna happen. Like I said, if you got a company paying 25% dividend with a market cap, but ain't no company can afford to pay that unless you got a market. Even if you got $1 trillion market cap, man, that's a lot of money going out of your company every month. So it's probably not going to be sustainable, but you can always reinvest them dividends to a growth stock or something. But it is, I mean, it's just the risk, the risk you take. XOM, that was Disney. DISO was options on Disney. I'd rather own that than owning shares. I mean, Disney, you got to trade it. If you buying and it's trading the sideways pattern, it's not doing much for you. XOMO options on Exxon Oil, 1188. I'm at 1466. So lowering my average cost. And this one here also pays out monthly. WU, Western Union. All right. Disney, DISO, and XOMO. Probably gonna trade myself out of those two. Reason being is I like. Hold on, let me get these shares right here. $7.97 for Western Union. Why am I buying this? 11.76% dividend yield. They got a price target now from 9. As you see, lower to $9 from 10. Which is fine. This is a dividend play. You're not gonna get much growth out of it. This been coming down. They probably should have been cut their dividend, honestly. It's around about 5%. I'd say this always been around 7. That's real high for a bank stock. Especially when you ain't know most bank stocks that carry those high dividend yields be Canadian banks. All right, what I was saying earlier, I might get rid of XOMO and Exxon. I mean XOMO and Disney, because I like this one better. This is YMAX, Universal Option Income ETF. You're not just buying one, it got a bunch of ETFs in one, and it's fun. You got Alibaba, got XOMO, which one you already trading. Got Tesla, TSLY, JPM, JP Morgan's. Got a gold miners option ETF. Got Berkshire, AMD, PayPal, Microsoft, and TSM. So you can buy this one and have access to all those. That's why this one's like less volatile. If you look at the last month, that's how it's trading. The last 3 months, it'll go up and down. Year to date, I don't think this accurate, but anyway, this here gonna always trade between. I like to buy it at 12.60 and under. That's the only time I touch it. Like right now today, I'm not buying none. I put a buy order in for $12.53. I got buy orders in at $12.40, $12. I just got it sitting just in case it goes on down. But that's the one I'm gonna go with. It's less volatile than others. OXSQ paying 3.5 cents a share a month. Got down to what, 157 today. Just had a dividend payout too. 3.5 cents a share, 2,026 shares. I'm loading up right now while it's cheap before it decide to go back up. A lot of people selling, panic selling, and I'm taking all these shares. I buy 5 shares a day. One thing about it, like I said, expect the dividend cut. It hasn't cut since I've been selling it, since 2020. So I'm buying another one I'm going to get out of. If you're out of this one, don't get in it. Flowers Food. I brought some more of this today, averaging on down. They do increase their dividend a lot, 7.47% dividend yield. See, the insiders are selling Flowers Food. They say they lost their contract with Hershey. But like I said, the food sector is just too much for me right about now. Medifast, you're not in this one, do not get in it. It's a weight loss stock. I'm buying this stock because I'm going to trade myself up out of it. I never just sell in the red. This one stopped paying a dividend. I chart it and I trade it. I buy it, sell it, buy it, sell it, buy it, sell it. $26.30 is my average cost. 52-week high is $21.98. You like, how you above that and it's 50? Because this was like a $60 stock and it used to pay a major dividend. I should have cut my losses then and got out, but it was a dividend play. LFT, Lumen Finance down to $2 today. Why am I buying this? 52 high 284. This is a perfect swing trade. Got down yesterday to 198, 12.87% yield. So just got a dividend pending, 4 cents a share every quarter. But loading up, when this go back around about 250 something, I'm selling it. We'll go in at $2. Building my position out. I buy this from 206 on down. It's gonna be a long video today. I'm just showing y'all some couple things. 597. I'm going in at a Rising. Let's pay a dividend of Rising pays a dividend of 11 cents a share a month. Go and ticker LYB, Lionel Basel, $48.11. Goes today's low. Get $20 because I need to lower my average cost, especially below this $50 range for a side to go back up. And it has a dividend yield of 11.05%. PFLT, we're going there, pinning it float. $8.75 today. This pays 10.2 cents a share a month. Not loading up, just averaging down. Got DOW, the Dow. See how this moving today. 2304. Having a green day, I'm at 2967. As you can see from my average cost of where things trading at now, the market not what it was a long time ago. For y'all that want to be safe with trading, man, you gonna get you something like the S&P 500. I give you some SCHDs, just some safe ETF to buy and hold. You never got to look at, but if you want cash flow, you're gonna have to take some kind of risk. And you can't pay no bills with no 2.48, another 5 shares. You can't pay no bills with no dividends of 3% and 5% dividend growth stock, especially if you're trying to live now. So you're gonna have to take a little bit of risk on something. And once you go that way, to that route of investing, it's not about your, don't worry about your portfolio, worry about your, your, whether you up or down, you got to look at the total return, because most of your stuff going to come from dividends. DEA, nice one to have. Dividend yield above 10%, around like 9 to 10. 9.7. All right, got two more, man. KHC, Kraft Heinz. This another one I'm going to dump. The stock not what it was a long time ago. Like I say, the food sector just as bad. It's lowering my average cost. When it does go on its run, I'm selling mine and I'm getting on out of here. Got AFCG, the marijuana stock. This one came on down to $3.77 a day. Another one I'm gonna get out of 22, we call it 22.5% yield. Market cap 85.75 million. We know that's not sustainable. That's why I buy it and sell it and make money off it. People gonna chase yield and they gonna buy it, and that's fine. When they buying it, I'm gonna be getting out. 3.77. But you got to buy some stuff to sell, man. But you get paid the dividend for holding it. All right, let's go check out traps. And I'm using margin right now, buying all the stuff. Let my money just sit. One thing about my portfolio is I can just stop trading and my dividends gonna pay the margin back by itself. I can literally just give up on trade and go disappear for a couple of years and it automatically pay it back. I can come back in every 6 months and just check it, see how much, what my margin balance is or whatever. All right. Goodman coming down. Gladstone commercial. 12.18 is at now. I'm at 12.99. It's got a nice yield too, 9.74%. 52-week low is 12.18. It's made a new 52-week low. It's a PE ratio is 34, but this does pay out monthly. I'm not loading up. I'm just gonna get $3 a day of it, lower my average cost, and ride it on down. Like I say, all this stuff should go up. This a real estate. That's a commercial real estate kind of hard. They got to depend on people for rent. Well, businesses, a lot of those don't like that overhead. You sell online, you don't have rent. But they just what it is, man. Commercial real estate. ARI, that's Apollo. At $10, I'm at $9.75. We got Ready Capital. Let me see, ARK. Aries at 20, I'm at 18. Not bothered with that. OBDC. At Blue Owl Rock, 1260. I'm at 13. Not gonna bother that. Let's just check TSLX so I can know. 2235. I'm actually up. TRTX. $8.50, $8. So I'm up. MFIC. We don't have MFA Financial. Midcap Financial. Another BDC. I don't know one you can stay out of. There's this stuff I'm averaging down on in. Got pets. Macerich Groups, another REIT. I just keep it for the little dividend. 3.74%. 52-week high is 22.27. Let me actually put a sell order in. 22.27. So I can get up out of this one. I'm not gonna hold it for no 3.74% dividend yield. I sell it at $22. They can have it. They actually rent out stuff to the malls. Like Brandywine, need to go get that. Need to buy that out weekly. It's another REIT I need to come on down in. Got Lionel Basel, Heritage Bank. Most of them banks I'm gonna get rid of too. After the interest rate cuts, I'm gonna let them go on their good old run. I'm gonna make some money, get out of them. GSBD, Goldman Sachs. Definitely want to get paid out quarterly, 14% dividend yield. $6 a day of this one. At least get a half a share, a little more than that. Lower the average cost and accumulate. OCSL $12.94. Oaktree Specialty Lending Group 13.41% yield. Got this as a whole. Let's see, OCSL. MFIC. Got Disney, got XOMO, Microsoft, 1737, 1768. Not gonna bother that. NFLY, know I should be good with this one also. 1594, 1671. If it come down some more, I mess with it. FSK, I know I got to get some of this one. I just dollar cost average on it to it. I don't load up. I'm at 1711. Down 12%, but I got a nice dividend yield every month. Waste management, Fiat got that. USOY got a little bit of that. Got DEA. It's the one I got from, let me see, 1923. See if this gonna come down. Bull is another one I'm buying too. Robinhood went on to tell. Webull probably not gonna make as much money as Robinhood. They don't have all the options. But Robinhood also one I'm buying. I'm gonna ride it on up on the days when it's down. So they becoming a bank. But that's it, man. Sorry for the long video. See, GMRE also was down 33.53. Signing off. Go get your money.